talking about Mike's other movie?
My film Homework.
I loved it.
It went really well.
That's great.
It was very cool. Just got sold.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Will they have a live tour of the movie?
No.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go on a live tour, but just me.
Will you stop at my house?
Separate of my film.
Stop at my house, please.
My parents will see you. You go to my parents' house and
I love your parents.
yeah, they're sweet. They're from New Jersey. But you're all East Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah, Connecticut, whatever. CT.
What part of Connecticut?
Fairfield County?
Yeah, CT.
CT.
It's like super ghetto over there.
Yeah.
It is a big ghetto. It's a big ghetto.
You went to boarding school. That shit's ghetto.
I did. I was probably the most ghetto kid at my boarding
Yeah,
school.
you were like street.
I sagged my pants hard.
Look at your Timberlands that you're wearing.
Yeah, still rock Timbs. Yeah.
Oh my God, you're like a Sasquatch.
It's a beautiful sweater you're wearing.
You got beautiful skin.
Thank you.
What?
Hey, man.
Glad you like
You're really pulling all the guns out today.
I appreciate that.
Did your hair, you dressed up nice.
Thanks. You look a little homeless. But you know what? It's a status symbol for actors when they dress
Yeah, you're right.
homeless.
You're right. You're totally
So
right.
you think you're really important? Is that what you're saying?
I'm working my way up.
The more like a gypsy you look, the better an actor you get.
Yeah. The more like dignified of an actor you
If
are.
you had some holes in that sweater, I'd buy it a lot more. Yes.
That's right.
So what's your Sundance experience like? Was tonight unlike any other film Q&A you've ever been to? Or?
It wasn't a
There were
cute,
no
yeah.
cues, really.
There was just one very long
big
A.
A.
One fat A.
One fat, courageous,
Yeah.
like an awesome A.
Yeah.
My brother's girlfriend has one problem with Kevin Smith. She's a really big fan. Her one problem with Kevin Smith is that his tweets are like so much longer than 170 however many characters, you know? And she's like, he doesn't get the idea of the tweets.
Yeah.
She's like really upset
He abuses
about
the tweet.
He does. He's pushing the form.
Yeah. He's very well adjusted. You know?
To what?
Meaning like he's adjusted very well. I don't mean
I
that.
see. To modern
I don't mean
technology.
it in like the
Psychological.
the psychological like development of a human being through their lives.
Right,
I
what are
mean
you
it
saying?
through like the technological development of the internet and of culture and I'm gonna go
Yeah, his
jump
way-
out.
his
Okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So meaning, like he said tonight in his speech, that he likes to stay ahead of the puck.
Right.
To bring it back to some hockey stuff. Yeah, he likes to stay ahead of the puck. He's reinventing marketing in a sense with his new plan. That's
Why don't we just leave? Maybe we just do this on your own.
Okay. Look, just okay. I've got a whole.
Well, I think it's a bold new way of distributing your indie film. I think.
If it works.
Yeah, we'll see.
Did you guys have any idea that this was going to be the way he was going to do the
No
Big
idea.
surprise.
No.
It was a big surprise.
Yeah, they kept it very secret.
You know, I always thought when the first time I heard that he was doing an auction, I just thought, I guess that just means he's very, very confident in the movie. Because what if nobody wants to buy it? That's a very vulnerable position. That means that you could immediately fail.
Yeah.
And so it made so much
fail in
sense.
front of thousands.
Right.
Yeah.
Literally.
It could have been terrible.
So how do you feel that he bought his own movie for $20?
Well, I think it's something that he thought of a long time ago, and I think it's something he's been wanting to do for a long time. And so, you know, it's something that's very risky and very pioneer-like. But I think he's the guy to do it. I think he takes a lot of pride in being, 17 years ago, kind of being like the godfather of independent movies, like kind of revolutionized
And I
independent
think what he's
film.
doing today is keeping him in that light as well. I mean, he stands for independent, I think. I mean, essentially he's saying fuck the studio system and let the creatives not only, slave over their work and toil over it and scrape together money, but let them bring it to the people instead of having a conduit, a middleman bring it in and dilute what he's made.
What did he say? He said indie film isn't dead, it just grew up.
Yeah.
That's
I love that.
Yeah, me too.
He said, fuck the studios. We're not saying fuck the studios.
We're not saying
Well, that's not what I'm saying.
because I would love to work with a studio again at some point soon.
if Kevin Smith planned on doing more movies than just the next one, the last one that he has planned, then I would say fuck studios. But with that, I am a huge studio fan.
I'm a huge fan of studios. I'm a huge fan of studios.
Man, I think it's great. Maybe we can all make our own movies one day, you know?
That's the plan.
I think it's great. We can all do it.
Do you think he's building an outlet? Because it sounds like he was serious. If this is
That's his
successful,
goal.
he's gonna.
I think that's where he sees his future going for sure.
I think that's a great way to get people behind you too, to say, if I'm successful, you'll all have an opportunity here. What a great way to get people on your team.
Yes.
I agree.
So what was it like when you found out you got in a Kevin Smith film? Were you excited or? Was
Very
it...
excited. You guys are just going.
Right up here. Mom and Dad.
Well, I grew up watching Kevin's movies. I mean, watching Silent Bob, Clerks 2. I was watching those very young, like 9 or 10 years old. So it's pretty crazy just to audition for it, and then to hear that Kevin wants to work with me, a kid who was a fan, as 8 years old. It was pretty exciting.
And now how excited are you also working as the lead in his next film, Hit Somebody?
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Thanks. That's gonna be amazing.
Do you know how to skate at all?
I've started skating.
Sweet.
I started skating. I want to put on 10 more pounds. I want to be I really want to look, look intimidating. I'll probably put some fake scars on my face and stuff. Because he's a fighter,
I like it.
So I want to look beaten. But
You can take care of that.
Wait, what? What, bro?
Stop. No, stop. Don't. No, stop.
Yeah, real funny. Come on, we're just kidding. We're friends. I love Mike. That would have been cool if we actually started a fight there.
Yeah,
that would have been awesome.
Right on Main Street, we can start a fight.
I think he was impugning your commitment to fighting with him right there.
Yeah, we could have a fight, but not actually hit each other, but do a lot of fake sort of punches.
Yeah, that's right.
That's good. Nap.
This is my best punch.
Nap.
We get on
I'm
TMZ
working on
tomorrow.
punching.
It's good. Your wrist movement will surely break your wrist if you try to punch somebody.
Kerry, have I mentioned I love your sweater today?
It's a great sweater, isn't it?
I love it.
It's Elise's.
I knew it.
Yeah.
So what?
She's the best. Elise. This is
really?
Elise's sweater. I actually have one a lot like it.
You do?
I do. It was my mom's from the 70s.
It's dope.
Thanks.
What was it like just shooting the film like a couple months ago and now you're at Sundance?
It's very fast.
Very fast.
Very
Were you surprised?
quick.
Did you think it was not going to be done? Or?
It was done 2 days after we shot it.
He edited every single night. So we'd shoot something and then he'd get the footage, go edit it at night, and then come in the next day and show it to us and say,
Because I
that?
think he's a filmmaker who is excited to make a movie so he can watch it. Not all filmmakers make movies for that reason. So he's like excited to make a movie that he can go see, which is cool.
He's more of an editor too than a director. Self-admittedly.
You think?
Well, he says that it was interesting because we would only do like 2 or 3 takes, 3-4 takes at the most. But most of the time he would do 1 take and he would be like,
He knew what he wanted.
Yeah. So I think he looks at a take and just edits it in his head as he goes along. That's why he was able to keep on track with the movie because he already had it edited in his head for the most part.
True.
He would just get what he needed, and then we'd move on. And as actors, we're kind of like, oh, I could have done a few more, and I think there was more to be discovered there. And he's like, no, we're cool. We got what we needed for the scene. So you kind of just have to trust him.
When we did my big scene with Kyle, we did 2 takes, and Kevin was like, all right, we're done. And I was like, what? Well, okay.
Yeah.
And he said, do you want one more? And I was like, I don't know. And he's like, I got what I need, but if you want one more, we'll do it. And so we did 1 more, and we used most of that in the thing. Awesome.
It's really just whatever comes out of you, just out of your gut the first time. You don't get that like 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th take where you find little things and you find different stuff. But it's consistent with this movie. It's very natural. It's raw. It's unfiltered. It's just whatever emotes out of you immediately was what Kevin wanted.
Sort of impulsive.
Impulsive, yeah.
I fell asleep for a second.
Yikes.
Thanks a lot, guys. Good luck with everything. It's gonna be great.
That was fun, you guys. We should have a TV show for sure.
Yeah, we could really keep it going.
It'd be really good. Three different personalities, very different.
Very, very different.
I think so. And I'll wear a nice sweater and we'll just first
You wear a nice sweater every time.
Yeah, I will have to.
It could be called In the Window.
Wow.
That's nice. Like Zach Allen.
In the windows.
In the oh, that's,
Windows of thought.
If you guys got in a fight, then it would be In the Pain.
Right. I will toss you through
You could
this
get in a
window.
fight every episode.
That would be good. That would be really good.
That's good. And like, when will they fight? What will they fight over?
You guys can